Hey there, folks. This is Richard of DoomedMovieThon.com. I am back with another episode of My Horror Shelfie. My Horror Shelfie is a video series where I watch every one of my movies in real time with you. No, My Horror Shelfie is where I talk about every single movie in my horror movie collection from A to Z. I am currently stuck in the C's, so let's continue cutting a rug with the movie, because cutting starts with the letter C. City of the Living Dead, directed by Lucio Fulchi, or as we call him on the podcast, Hello, This is the Doomed Show, The Fulch. In the Gates of Hell trilogy, you know, The Beyond, this movie, and House by the Cemetery, I always thought this was the worst of the three. That is not true. There's not a bad movie in that trilogy, period. And I've really grown to love City of the Living Dead, especially the crazy ending. It's so satisfying. It is so unbelievably perfect. And thank you for watching. Color Out of Space. This is a new one, and I've seen it, and I love it, which is why I bought it. I don't know why I keep reading it as Colour, like the way British people spell it, C-O-L-O-U-R. I don't know. Maybe it's because the director's British. If you haven't seen this one yet, give it a shot. It is one of the best H.P. Lovecraft adaptations ever. And it's wild. Wild stuff.
Stream your fears, Shudder, free 30-day trial.
Conquest by Lucio Fulci. What do you call it? A Clash of the Titans ripoff. So it's a, sword and sandal movie, but it's so gory and has so many horror sequences that it's in the horror movies here. The guy with armor shooting lasers out of his eyes. No, he's not in this movie. This is a childhood trauma movie for me. When I was homesick, my mom rented it for me. And it has some of the most disgusting crap in it, and it just freaked me out as a kid. It is a very strange film, shot in its foot by too much soft focus, aka Vaseline smeared on the lens, which I think they actually did. It's a very hard movie to see. I have not upgraded to the Blu-ray because who cares? This movie's never going to look great. It just looks like Misty Mountain Morning. Count Dracula's Great Love, starring Paul Naschy, directed by Javier Aguirre. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. This was a major get for Paul Naschy fans. I had a bootleg of this for a really long time, and I'm so glad I can finally see what's going on in the movie. It's just fun stuff. Vinegar Syndrome, they don't mess around, and they certainly didn't mess with love. This has the credit sequence with the guy falling down the stairs in a loop. It's pretty great. Say, "Aw yeah," if you love The Covenant.
Aw yeah.
Yes, this is a movie for the ladies, or the gay men. This movie is so funny. It's a dude version of The Craft, and I thought it was for girls, but I think it's just for men. Just like the hair product, just for men. This has the immortal line, "I'll make you my wiatch." And this is something very special. This is absolutely my wife's DVD. I'll happily claim it as my own, though, when times are tough. Through pure coincidence, what's next to The Covenant on my shelves? The Craft. This is the girl version of The Craft. Classic 90s goodness. This got a great review from a girl I was dating when it came out. She called me up and broke up with me because I wouldn't go to church with her. She was terrified that I was into occultism and that I was like casting spells or something. So she wanted to make sure that she saved me. Yeah, we broke up. That was funny. Because of The Craft. Last movie of the C's for today. It is The Creeping Flesh, starring Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. I have a bad rambling video review on this channel from, 2011, 2012. It's one of my worst videos. I don't know what I was doing. I saw this as a kid, and it just filled me with dread and beauty and all the wonderful things that British horror can offer. If you haven't seen this, highly recommend it. It is creepy and beautiful. The Creeping Beautiful Flesh. Those are all the movies I picked, but I don't feel like I'm done. I feel like I want to do something special right now, because why not? So I'm going to grab something off the shelves to inspire and instill monsters in you. It is no secret that I love Shout Factory, not so much for all the special editions and frickin' cardboard thingies. What are those cardboard things called? Slipcovers. Mainly they're niche entertainment, because like they find stuff that I really want to see, like SCTV. This is like life-changing. Having multiple volumes of SCTV in my life is just the best. They brought something I never thought I'd see on home video, which is the Elvira's Movie Macabre TV show. As a kid, one of the big influences on me that got me into horror was Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, her TV show, Movie Macabre. And they found multiple episodes, and they put out 12 episodes of the show. Legacy of Blood, Devil's Wedding Night. Devil's Wedding Night is one of my favorite Italian horror movies of all time. The aforementioned Count Dracula's Great Love is on here, as well as Frankenstein's Castle of Freaks, the rather obscure Maneater of Hydra with good old Cameron Mitchell. Love Cameron Mitchell around here. And The House That Screamed. This one has Blue Sunshine and Monstroid, which I don't think I've ever watched Monstroid. I should probably fix that. Gamera, Space Monster, and They Came From Beyond Space. I remember this Gamera Space Monster episode very, very vividly as a kid, so it was really cool to see this on here. Finally, we have The Doomsday Machine and The Werewolf of Washington. Werewolf of Washington, another fun, it's supposed to be a political satire, but they did it real stupid. It's pretty fun. So that's the set. It's not really a box set, although I could make a box. I got tape and some old like rice, because I like to do a box set special at the end of a letter, but since C won't end, I want to do something special anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching. You guys are great. If you really want to help out this channel, eat a balanced diet. This is a cat. This is the Shout Factory official cat.